At this time, I will call this meeting to order. Clerk of the Board, please call the roll.
Commissioner Baker.
Present.
Commissioner Bodek.
Here.
Commissioner Dellisfort. Commissioner Granados.
Here.
Commissioner Kowalski.
Here.
Commissioner Mirabella.
Present.
Commissioner Williams.
Here.
Vice Chairwoman Leone.
Here.
And Chairwoman Palmieri Muedad.
Here.
Chair, let the record reflect you have 8 commissioners present for this evening's agenda-setting session.
Thank you. Clerk of the Board, please lead us in the prayer and salute to the flag.
Humbly we ask God, the giver of peace and the lover of charity, to give the entire family of nations true agreement with his will and to grant the light of his spirit on all who work for justice and peace. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk of the Board, please read the statement of compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act.
The chair wishes to announce that pursuant to the requirements of the New Jersey statutes annotated Title 10, Chapter 4, Section 10 of the Open Public Meetings Act, my apologies, adequate notice of this meeting of the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Union has been given by mailing the annual meeting schedule for the year 2024, along with periodic changes necessitated by circumstance to the newspapers circulating within the County of Union who are designated to receive such notice, and by posting the annual meeting schedule for the year 2024 in the Administration Building, and further by filing the annual meeting schedule for the year 2024 with the Office of the County Clerk.
We will adopt the communications and the minutes later during tonight's regular meeting. Tonight, we do have one presentation, and I'm going to go down to the front, and I'd like to call upon Vice Chairwoman Lourdes Leone and Commissioner B.J. Kowalski to join me. Okay. Hello. The Union County Board of County Commissioners is honored to celebrate the achievements of our talented senior artists, with 13 of our residents recognized as award winners in the 58th Annual New Jersey Senior Citizens Art Show. This exhibit, featuring original works from artists 60 and up across all 21 counties, showcased the vibrant talents of seniors statewide. Tonight, we proudly recognize Union County's award-winning artists, each earning first place at the county level and advancing to receive state honors. I'd also like to call upon Kathy Kakalitis and Martha Strom from our Heritage Cultural and Heritage Office, who head up our county senior art show. And these are the people that are joining us tonight all took part in our art show and then were awarded statewide. So we just want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you for providing such amazing, beautiful work that we could be so honored to have here in Union County and share with the state. So when I call your name, how are you? We're going to head over by this screen. I'm a loss for words tonight. By this screen, and we'll take a picture under the art when I call your name. So we're going to move over here. And I would first like to call upon Paul Frederico from Scotch Plains, who received honorable mention for printmaking. Next, we have Nicholas Florio from Roselle Park, who received honorable mention for works on paper. Next, we have Diane Gallo from Summit, honorable mention, pastel. Next, we have Peter Pagano from Clark, honorable mention, craft. Next, we have Lois Wheeler from New Providence, honorable mention, mixed media. Louise, I'm sorry. Congratulations. Wherever you like. Next, we have Jody Pfeiffer from Westfield, who received second place in pastels. Next to the artwork, yes. Next, we have Luciano Felicio from Union, who received first place in sculpture. And lastly, we have Dorothy Seclair from Plainfield, who received first place oil painting. That was such beautiful work. I remember it from our show. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
The painting is here, too. Is here.
That's amazing. Beautiful. We're going to stay. Yes. And if you would just stay up here for 1 second, I would just like to ask all of our recipients to please come back up if you don't mind, so we could take one group shot.
Perfectly arranged too. It's almost like there's someone just
The artists, they
I
know
love
what to
it.
do.
Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'd also especially like to thank Kathy Kakeletris and Martha Sturm. We have moved the show around to a number of different places, and Martha manages to just adjust with whatever the venue is and get everybody together, get everything mounted and beautiful. And I thought it was just a wonderful show, and the fact that we have so many winners statewide this year is a reflection of the excellence of the work. So my thanks to everybody.
And I'd also just like to mention that we had a few others that were not able to join us tonight. Veronica Dunscombe, Betsy Kowalski, Joe Manzella, Marianne Jennings, and Lydia Watson. So again, we want to thank you all for your time and effort that you put into your absolutely beautiful work. And we'll look forward to the upcoming show this year. So thank you so much.
The Walking Dead.
At this time, I will call upon Prosecutor William Daniel to present his resolution.
Madam Chairwoman, members of the commission, the Union County Prosecutor's Office has one, no? Test?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, Madam Chairwoman, Commissioners. The Union County Prosecutor's Office has one resolution on tonight for your consideration. I'd be happy to answer any and all questions you might have.
Thank you.
You're welcome, thank you.
Office of the Union County Sheriff, Sheriff Pete Corvelli.
Chairwoman, Commissioners, the Sheriff's Office has one resolution on the agenda this evening for your consideration, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Department of Economic Development, Deputy County Manager, Director Amy Wagner.
Good evening, Commissioners. The Department of Economic Development has one resolution for your consideration, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Department of Engineering, Public Works, and Facilities Management, Director Joe Polakay.
Good evening, Chairwoman, Commissioners. The Department of Engineering, Public Works, and Facilities has 4 resolutions on the agenda tonight. I'd be happy to try and answer any questions you may have.
Commissioner Mirabella.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Joe, on number 3, I see the amount just for the demolition, but what's the status of that project and how long will it take to fully complete it?
They're basically shooting for January, a completion to have the building down. Engineering cost keeps getting different as they uncover different things in the project, but that was the increase.
But that's a time frame for
Yes.
when it should be completed. All right, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Department of Finance, Director B.B. Taylor.
Good evening, Chairwoman Paul Mary Mudet and members of the Board of County Commissioners. The Department of Finance has 14 resolutions for your consideration this evening, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Thank you. Department of Human Services, Director Debbie Ann Anderson.
Good evening, Chairwoman and members of the board. The Department of Human Services has 9 resolutions on, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Commissioner Granados.
Thank you, Chair. Director, for number 5, can you just elaborate, please?
Sure, through you, Chair. This program is for United Way. It is the tax credit program that's going to run from now to helping families, low-income families, file taxes. Last year was a major success in our Family Success Center network. United Way is a partner, and we're hoping to continue that support. So this is a critical program to help vulnerable communities get as much their taxes filed and as much on their return as possible.
Thank you very much. It's free service, correct? I think you
It is a
mentioned
free
before.
service.
Thank you very much, Director. Thank you, Chair.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Baker.
Director Anderson, getting back to number 5, the VISTA program, I understand that it is a very necessary and it's program very helpful for low-income families to file their taxes. But can you, at this point, say logistically where people might go?
So it's throughout, so Rahway, Plainfield, and Elizabeth, and Hillside.
Okay.
And it will be advertised where, and they're also going to be partnering with some libraries and other locations so that it is accessible throughout the community.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Commissioner Mirabella.
Madam Chair, not necessarily a question, but just a comment on the good work that we do in connection with partnering with Prevention Links and the work that we've been able to do to help those individuals that have substance abuse issues, opioid treatment, all the rest of that. I'm just proud of our ongoing relationship with Prevention Links. Director Anderson has a wonderful relationship with the leadership there, and it's a real good partnership, and the great work they do should be highlighted, and I just wanted to make that comment. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Department of Parks and Recreation Director Vicki Durbin-Drake.
Good evening, Chair and Commissioners. The department has 2 items on the agenda, and I would be happy to attempt to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. Department of Public Safety Director Dennis Burke.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good evening, Commissioners. Department of Public Safety has 1 item on the agenda. Happy to take any questions you may have.
Commissioner Mirabella.
Madam Chair, just want to thank Director Burke for bringing this forward. This is for Union County Fire Mutual Aid. You know, I have been the fire liaison to our fire officials for many years as a commissioner, and the work that our mutual aid coordinators do with the teamwork amongst the fire departments in Union County is second to none in the entire state of New Jersey, and this just helps them just replace the clothes that they probably eat up while they're fighting fires. And Director, I appreciate your focus on this, and it's really a compliment to our public safety that we have this dedicated group of mutual aid coordinators that work so seamlessly in Union County to keep our community safe. So I'm proud of the firefighters and how they work together, and Director Burke's done a terrific job kind of working. As a police guy, works very well with the fire guys. It's really noticed, so appreciate that, Director. Thank you.
They let me into their little clique, so thank you, sir.
They did. It's not easy.
Thank you. Office of the County Council Bruce Bergen.
Thank you, Chair. County Council has 3 resolutions tonight. I would be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Office of the County Manager Ed Oatman.
Thank you, Chair. I have 6 items on tonight's agenda. It's a big night for the county manager, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There are 5 business resolutions from the board. Do any commissioners have any questions regarding these resolutions? Okay. All laudatory resolutions and resolutions of condolence are from the entire board. Are there any comments from my colleagues? Okay. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved, Madam Chair.
May I have a second?
Second.
A motion was made by Commissioner Mirabella, was seconded by Commissioner Bodak. Clerk of the board, please call the roll.
Certainly. Commissioner Baker?
Aye.
Commissioner Bodek?
Aye.
Commissioner Granados?
Aye.
Commissioner Kowalski?
Yes.
Commissioner Mirabella?
Aye.
Commissioner Williams?
Aye.
Vice Chairwoman Leone?
Aye.
And Chairwoman Palmera Muedad.
Aye.
There are 8 votes in the affirmative to adjourn. This meeting is adjourned.
Okay.